Hi, welcome to Why Indian Men Should Go Their Own Way, Part 2. As I said in my last video, this one will try and give you an idea of what entails the thrilling ride called divorce. In India, it is indeed tough to get a divorce unless by mutual consent. And there are several factors that come into play when a divorce occurs. Child custody, property rights, and alimony are the factors that I'm going to discuss. Let's begin with child custody. Unless the woman is proven to neglect or abuse the child custody always favors her. India considers a mother as the primary caregiver, and thus the custody almost always goes to her, and the father ends up having visitation rights. In cases of a bitter divorce, women will always try to get sole custody of the child, but at the same time ask for child support. Some men have to pay child support even though they cannot see their child. In the past, men obtained custody of the child after a divorce because the father had the financial responsibility. Now women obtain custody of the child, and the father still has the financial responsibility. Lest we forget, some conniving women will talk trash about the father and will distance the child from the father because that is where he will get hurt most. Let's move on to alimony, shall we? This is a short one though. According to the Hindu Marriage Act, alimony laws are gender neutral, but the Special Marriage Act of 1954 clearly states that only women can claim alimony from ex-husbands, which can be for life if they wish to remain single. If the wife remarries, the clause is nullified. My thoughts switch to what would happen if she is in a live-in relationship, since that is legal in India now. Now the answer to that is, if the man can prove before the court that she is in a live-in relationship, the court has the right to rescind the decision of alimony payments. Fortunately, females get remarried in India, and that is why alimony has not been such a big issue, but I think that is changing. Being single now, unlike in the past, does not have the same stigma attached to it. And because of this, I think some women will choose the easy road and opt to receive alimony payments. So, be cautious. Moving on to property dispute. As of now, men have the right to their property, but if the new amendment gets passed, then the wife has a claim to 50% of the husband's property, including inherited property, but the wife retains her assets. Let us work this out with an example. Man A has 4 houses in his name. Man B has 4 houses, 2 in his name and 2 in his wife's. When Man A divorces, he will lose 50%, which consists of 2 houses. When Man B divorces, however, she will keep the 2 houses in her name and take 1 house from the 2 that he owns. So she ends up with 3, and he ends up with 1 out of the 4 that he owned. Another polished way of saying what's mine is mine, what's yours is ours. Now, dowry was made illegal because a woman was asked to bring money from her family when she came into another. I do not have a problem with abolishing dowry. Here's what infuriates me though. It is illegal if she is asked to bring her family's wealth into the marriage. But it is legal for her to take the man's family's wealth while leaving the marriage. How is that equality? Also, if the wife wants a divorce, she can file a claim and probably be granted divorce, but if the man files for a divorce, the wife has a right to oppose the grant of divorce on the ground that dissolution of marriage could result in financial hardship. In the name of equality, women have set out to secure supremacy, and I believe they will be victorious because men always have and always will bend to their demands. Media tells us we live in a patriarchal society, but the truth is, we live in a gynocentric one. As advised earlier, stay away from marriage. My next video will hopefully encourage you to not just stay away from marriage, but also from relationships. If you have any comments, do not hesitate to leave them below. And if you're looking forward to more videos, click the damn subscribe button. Ciao.